Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video. Today I will discuss about the laws of refraction. There are two laws of refraction. First law is the incident ray, refracted ray and the normal at the point of incidence are all lie on the same plane. And for second law I will discuss by some diagram. See, I have chosen here three diagrams. So in first diagram, this is the first medium which is rarer and the second medium which is denser. So the ray comes from rarer medium to denser medium. So we have read in previous video, when the ray comes from rarer to denser, the speed decreases, that's why it comes closer to the normal. So here we can observe this is the value of I1 angle of incidence and this is the value of angle of refraction. Now in second figure, see, if we decrease the angle of incidence, then also the angle of refraction also changes. It will decrease. Now this is medium 1 and this is the medium 2, which is the denser medium. Here in the third case, if we increase the angle of incidence, then also by experiment we can see the angle of refraction also increases. So obviously there is a relation between incident angle and the refraction angle, the angle of refraction. So what is the relation between them? This relation gave by Snell's, and who was the famous scientist, and he told the ratio of what? Ratio of sine of angle of incidence divided by sine of angle of refraction, which is the constant. It is I1, I2, R1 I am giving, and obviously we can write this constant equals to sine I2 divided by sine R2 equals to sine I3 divided by sine R3. This constant value is called the refractive index. That I will discuss later. And see, these phenomena, this I1 by sine R1 equals to constant, this value is constant for a given medium. Means when these mediums remain same. When this medium remains same. If the medium changes, then this value of this constant will change also. This is all about the Snell's law of refraction. Next topic is the refractive index. See, from Snell's law we have read that sine I by sine R equals to constant for a given medium, and this constant value is called the refractive index. This constant is called the refractive index. See, what is the explanation of this refractive index? Listen. When the rays goes from denser to rarer, it moves faster, and when from rarer to denser, then speed decreases. That's why slower I have written. And what is the meaning of this optical density? See, optical, what is the meaning of this optical? Optics, or this is optics, means this is light. So for light, which one is the denser medium, means for light which medium has more density, that can be measured by the term which is called the optical density. Normal density and optical density, it is different. I have given one example by the oil or kerosene also. You can take kerosene floats on water, that's why normal density of kerosene which is less than the density of water, but optical density for kerosene it is high than the water. So for optical density it depends on the speed, and normal density depends on the intermolecular separation. So here optical density means depends on light. So this optical density can be measured by the term which is called the refractive index. Okay. So whose refractive index is more, that has more optical density. This is the meaning. So optical density more means more optical density. Okay. Now what is the definition of refractive index? See, refractive index, it is represented by mu, or also n also you can write. Mu, now you will write the mu. What is the definition? Before that I want to say the speed of light in air, you know, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and This is the maximum velocity in air or the in vacuum also. When it goes through the another medium, suppose water, glass, whatever, the speed will decrease. So the definition of refractive index or mu equals to, we can write that velocity of the light in vacuum or in air and the velocity light in medium. See, what is the explanation of that one? See, two medium I have taken. This is air, this is one medium, suppose water I am taking. So the ray is coming from air to water, this is I. So it will bend towards the normal because it is coming from rarer to denser. This is R. Now see, the refractive index of which one? Air or water? No, refractive index of the medium. Medium means which one? The refractive index of the water, which is, the definition is C by V, where C is the velocity of light in air and the V is the velocity of light in the medium. The medium is water. So here mu means this is the refractive index of water. Okay, so refractive index of water is the C by V. Now this value of mu, it is always greater than 1 for a medium. Why? See, suppose mu equals to, not mu equals to, we have read mu equals to C by V, which is greater than 1. Means C always greater than V. See what I told about the C. C is the speed of light in air, which is obviously more than the speed of light in any medium. Okay, C is always greater than the V, or you write U, whatever. V means the velocity of light in any medium. So always C greater than V. That's why forget this part. This, suppose you consider this part is not given. You know what I told, C always greater than V, where V is the velocity of light in medium. So we can write C by V equal greater than 1 or greater than 1. So C by means what? Mu always greater than 1. C. So value of mu, refractive index for a medium, always greater than 1. What will happen if mu less than 1? See, mu less than 1 means what? C by V less than 1. C less than V. C is the velocity of light in air and V is the velocity of light in medium. So in this case we can say the velocity of light in air, which is less than the velocity of light in medium, which is not possible. Okay, that's why always mu is greater than 1. Now by two problem I am trying to explain. Suppose you want to calculate the mu glass or mu water. Two things I will calculate. See what I told, C by V. C is what? Always it is constant, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, divided by V. V means velocity of light in medium. Medium means which one? Glass. See, velocity of light in glass, in previous video I told, this is 2 into 10 to the power 8. So this is 3 by 2 means 1.5. And one thing, this mu does not have any unit because it is the ratio of same unit. That's why it does not have any unit. And in case of mu W, this is also C by V. Means actually VW here, it is VG here. C equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by VW 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 also. This value will come near about 1.33. Okay. This is the value of mu G and mu W. Up to this we read mu equals to C by V. Means one medium was air and another is the any other medium. Okay, it is other medium. Okay, now this mu is called the absolute refractive index. This is called absolute refractive index when we take the one medium is air. But the question will arise if we take two medium, means one is except air. Suppose one is water and the second medium is glass. Then how to represent the value of mu? Here 1 and 2 I have written. So it will be written as 1 mu 2. This is 1 mu 2. What is the meaning? This is meaning the meaning of this 1 mu 2 is refractive index of second medium with respect to the first medium. This is the meaning. 1 mu2 equals to refractive index of second medium with respect to the first medium. In second medium, if we take this is glass, then refractive index of glass with respect to water. Okay. Now, what is the definition? 1 mu2 equals to speed of light in first medium divided by speed of light in second medium. Okay. So, speed of light in means v1 by v2. Because first I have written. So, 1 mu2 equals to speed of light in first medium divided by speed of light in second medium. Now see here what I am doing. V1 by V2. Just here I am dividing it by C. So this is how I am writing. See, C by V2 divided by C by V1. This is the same. This and same, because V1 will go to the numerator and V2 will come to the denominator. C cancel. So this equals to this relation. So now you see this C by V2 means actually what? C by V2 means mu equals to, we can write C by V we read. So here we can write this is mu2 divided by mu1. So finally 1 mu2 equals to mu2 by mu1. Means refractive index of second medium with respect to first equals to refractive index of second divided by refractive index of the first. By one problem I am trying to explain. See, if we take two medium, which is water and glass, suppose this is medium 1, this is medium 2. So you want to calculate the refractive index of glass with respect to water or refractive index of water with respect to glass. Whatever. See, 1 mu2 was mu2 divided by mu1. So here we can write W mu g equals to, what is the meaning of this W mu g? Refractive index of glass with respect to water. Here also we can write mu g divided by mu w, but here it is not needed. I will calculate by the velocity. So W mu g equals to 1 mu2 equals to v1 by v2, because velocity of the first medium divided by velocity of the second medium. So here velocity of the first medium is which one? Water. So velocity of water with respect to velocity of glass. Water is 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 2 into 10 to the power 8. This value will come near about 1.125. Okay, you can calculate this g mu w also. Then you put that velocity of the first medium here. The first medium is which one? Then this will be second medium, this will be first medium. G mu w means here mu w by mu g means this is v1 by v2. Here v g divided by vw. So this will be vg means 2 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 2.25 into 10 to the power 8. Whatever be the value that you calculate. Okay, this is the concept. Otherwise, this value you can calculate. Suppose W mu g, that value you can calculate by mu g by mu w also. Because see, mu g by mu 1 mu 2 was mu 2 by mu 1. That's why mu g by mu w. Here see, mu g means refractive index of glass. Refractive index of glass means what? Means that also you can write A mu g divided by A mu w. Means refractive index of glass means obviously it is with respect to air. That value you know. See, A mu g means this is mu g by mu a. But A mu g value is constant, because A mu g means that is C by V. C by V was 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by velocity of light in glass. Glass how much? That is 2 into 10 to the power 8, which is 3 by 2. Okay, and A mu w was C by V, it is Vg Vw, which is 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by Vw 2.25 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, so here also you can put 10 to the power 8, 10 to the power 8 cancel. So here it will be A mu g means 3 by 2 divided by 3 divided by 2.25. So it will come 2.25 divided by 2. Okay, so you calculate the value 2.25 divided by 2. it will come near about 1.125. Okay, this is also correct. Two process you can apply.